Alright, welcome to part 2 of our Minotaur Berserker tutorial. Last time we learned some basic tactics and strategies, which I'll quickly go over once again. The strategic move we learned was train offense first. First thing we did when we got in the dungeon, looked at our skills screen, turned on long blades, and turned everything else off. And you just do that until you are pretty comfortable with the strength of your offense. And this applies to not just melee characters, but conjurers, elementalists as well. And we learned one tactical move, which is do not walk towards an enemy. You see an enemy, you move away from it. And it's a subtle but very deep rule. And once you understand it, you'll be a much better player. Okay, let's get started. We're going to try to get through the rest of Lair, the rest of Dungeon, and Orc today. So let's first just recap. We can definitely drop some of these items. Okay, we don't need 2 of those. Don't really need any of these anymore. Okay, gonna put that on B, and we're gonna just start using it because it's an awesome weapon. It's a claymore. Let's go. Oh, okay, and a good thing we have a remove curse, unlike the beginning of this game. Fire Drake, okay. Well, we're gonna keep this thing in between us and kill him. And what is this rod? Oh, neat. Alright, so rods are pretty powerful. We're going to start training. No, we need to get our long blades up so the claymore swings faster first. And get our flaming weapon. Try our wands. Wand of Slowing, not exactly useful, but carry it around. Oh, so some of my viewers, I really appreciate the feedback I got. Very useful. One of them pointed out that maybe a fairly experienced player such as myself should not be playing a Minotaur Berserker, because it's kind of, I'm not really struggling in the same way a new player might. But I'll try to just keep on showing off the best practices. So if you try to emulate my playstyle, you will have hopefully some success. Even if it's not totally, you know, even if my game is much easier than one you might play. I've also had really excellent luck this time, so that kind of makes things a bit strange too. Normally you don't find crystal plate armor this early. Okay, Death Yaks, that's a big danger, so we're gonna take him back to this nice little corner here. Yeah, so let me just kind of review this tactic. Not moving towards monsters has many advantages. One advantage is it prevents you from turning what looks like a fairly safe situation into a very dangerous one. But it also prevents monsters from getting the first hit on you. It's something to be aware of. Alright, what did Trog give it? Ooh, let's check this out. That's pretty nice. Now, I don't like having the RC minus on it. Oh man, well, I wanted to use a claymore. I've planned to use a claymore this game. We're gonna still go for it. That would be a weapon almost worth using shields for. Plus 13 Bastard Sword. Bastard Sword being the most damaging one-hander in the game. But again, I'm wearing an Amulet of Faith, which is also pretty much the perfect weapon with Trog, or the perfect jewelry with Trog. Certainly the best thing you can hope for. Best amulet. I mean, really, second place is so far away. Amulet of Faith is just so good with Trog. It improves my gifts, of course, but more importantly than that, I can use Brothers in Arms more, I can regen more. It's really fantastic. It's not just with Trog, though. Amulet of Faith is pretty much the best amulet you can hope for with any god. Alright, check the staircase. Any god with an active ability, I suppose. It's probably not the best with Zom. Oh, do we even have a hat yet? Nope. That's too bad. Gives a little more AC. Now I'm not I'm not following my own advice here. I'm trying to go a little bit quickly because we've pretty much seen the worst lair has to offer. And we also got some pretty excellent stuff from that ice cave. Really nice ring. So when you see pools of water like this, you want to watch out for electric eels, definitely. The other ones aren't too much of a threat, because even though the shark's doing a lot of damage, I mean, what's it going to do? Jump out of the water at me? Unlikely. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys... I mostly got positive feedback from my first video. Sorry about the audio problems, but all the feedback I got was very useful, very insightful, not just platitudes. Some of those, which were definitely appreciated as well, but lots of good advice. Kind of new to streaming. Alright, wolves, a little bit dangerous, but they are faster than me, so I don't want to spend too much time on getting into a tactically perfect position. Don't need that. And a Hydra, so let's wield our good friend. Once you've mostly cleared a floor, then it becomes less of a big deal that we don't have, that we don't move towards our monsters, our enemies. Because at that point you know kind of where the threats are. Alright, we've got the worm ending. There's a dragon back here. So be careful when opening that rune door. Rune doors typically are things you should be very serious when you open. Because there may be really out-of-depth threats behind them. Most of the enemies in this ending are very slow, so I can just kind of not really worry when there's multiples. There is a dangerous enemy here. It's this brain worm. Drains your intelligence, which is pretty bad when you have 5. We're gonna hit him with a Wand of Cold. Okay. Let's get him again. Because I really don't want to lose any more int. Could be pretty annoying. Just 1 second, I'm going to check everything out. Alright. So let's keep finishing off. This is a pretty common layer entry, layer end. You'll get used. You'll have to do it a lot if you play a lot. It's definitely nice to have fire resistance though, because as you can see, there's these lindworms, and as I told you, there's a dragon back there. But we'll just have to make do. Giant fireflies aren't so bad when there's no Spriggans on them. Oh, full pack. What do we... Well... What do we not need anymore? Don't need that. And can I take the risk of wearing those gloves? Oh, I don't really want to. Silence. Nice. Okay, and this is really convenient, these little kill holes. Because the giant leeches and the lindworms are kind of dangerous. Nothing else is too bad though. Still don't want to fight too many at once. So there I waited just to get the first hit on the worm. Obviously, at this point in the game, a worm is not an actual threat, but you know, you just do these things. All right, do I have any source of resist fire? No, I do not. Well, and this is slightly dangerous, but I've got enough AC. I'm gonna go for it. Berserk. And we took him out quick. Nice. It's a good idea to, if you're interested in their hide, as you can see on my screen now, if you enchant a dragon hide, you get pretty good armor out of it. For a character like a Minotaur Berserker, I'm looking for heavier armor, but it's just fire dragon armor is really great for a lot of casters, or a lot of characters. Okay, now let's just find out what's in this branch in case we missed anything. Heal wounds, probably want to grab that. Only 2. And let's identify this. Okay, we don't need that. And yeah, I'm gonna grab those. Oh, I totally forgot to grab all these things after leaving the ice cave. Yep, that's a blunder I'm pretty sure I actually warned you about. But that's okay. Now, let's go back to the dungeon and see what it has in store for us. Oh, darn. So the 6 status just means you don't naturally regen, and sometimes you lose a stat point, but it's usually not a big deal. Okay, I didn't fully clear this floor. So let's finish clearing it. And what is this ghost? Demon Spawn Wizard, so that might have some summons. I'm pretty sure we can kill it, especially with anti-magic. But we're going to take him back so we can melee him right away. Yep, because I don't want him to be summoning and then blinking around. And it has an electrocution weapon. Didn't do too much damage, so let's see what we can do. Looks like we're going to win. That's kind of dangerous. Got him. Great. And our long blades is coming along nicely. Taking us 0.8 turns to swing. We want it to get down to 0.7, but we're getting there. I'm just going to get it to minimum delay. And then from there, yeah, that's going to be 24. And from there, we'll start training other stuff. Because, you know, we're a berserker. We're all about offense, right? In fact, contradicting my previous point, we're going to... Okay, no enchant armor. I wanted to enchant that crystal plate armor if I had the chance. Alright. Done exploring, and we've got all the upstairs, so let's go. Now, I don't want to go to Orc right away. I like to clear up to, like, D13 until we do, before we do Orc, because there are potentially some pretty dangerous threats in there, even if it's normally a fairly safe branch. Perfect. We did need some gloves. So I didn't want to be walking around with 2-int. Steam Dragon, not a big threat. Killer bees. Okay, we do have resist poison, but you don't want to be getting swung at by like all 8 killer bees at once. There's nothing in there that we need. And here they are. Another claymore. Okay, we gotta figure out what to drop. Okay, I'm gonna drop these gloves because they're not that good, and find out what this is. Perfect. Now let's get rid of our great swords because We're going big. Put that on A, and actually we're going to switch A and B. Pykel, not at all dangerous after Lair. He can be a very scary unique, but for us, not at all. Psyche. She could be dangerous. Yeah, I don't like her. She has haste and she has a rune dagger that I think is pretty dangerous. So let's get a hill giant that will destroy her. And take her dagger if we can. Eustachio, I don't think so. You're doing nothing to us. We had a pretty early lair, so... Oh, we're getting hit by something invisible. Is it just the Sky Beast? Okay, good. I thought it might be an unseen horror, which is a little bit dangerous. Okay, we don't need slowing or confusion, but we will take Fireball. We've got a lot of wands, so we will probably train evocations for that and the rod this game. Don't always train evocations, but if you get good stuff, I think it's worth it, especially in a Berserker, because we're going to find ourselves without any skills to train pretty quickly. Minotaur apts are absolutely fantastic for melee. And that's what we're going to be doing as a Berserker. Alright, finish up clearing these next few floors. Okay, good. That's one more floor down. Don't want to take the hatch down. I'm trying to go. Sorry for not explaining everything, but I'm trying to go a little bit fast until we're feeling good about doing Orc, because we are pretty strong for this period right here. Okay, what do we not need? Well, I'm gonna go actually put Psyche's dagger up there. It might be distortion, but I don't care to find out. Goliath Beetle. If you feel like the melee from Goliath Beetle is too strong, then it can be a good idea to kill him with a blowgun, as all insects are weak to poison. But, you know, that's something I don't really feel like focusing on right now because... Oh, so this is a disconnected level. Let's find out what's in here. Wand of Flame and an Altar to Zin. That is totally useless to us. And I'm actually going to exclude this staircase just so later on, if we're on the orb run, we don't accidentally run into there. Okay, Archer statue. Kind of dangerous. They have finite ammo, but we definitely don't want to get pegged by him repeatedly. Okay. Oh, now Sonja is very dangerous. Even with our resist poison, her curare needles can slow us, and she moves really fast, as you can see from her description. But luckily, she's just a kobold, so let's try to take her out with some wands. Hit her not too hard. Maybe disintegration's better. She resisted. Okay. Great. We really don't want to get meleeed by her, though. So let's not give her a chance to resist. Okay. And that's a short sword of distortion. We're definitely going to pick that up. Gotta drop something, though. I don't think I want these tomahawks. I do want that. Okay. I should really drop more of these things, like my empty wand. And I'll eat some grapes. Okay. Alright, we got these killer bees. Is there any safe place we can go? Well, we'll try. Alright, good. Oh, interesting. Simulacra, and watch out for these guys. If you don't have cold resist, they can hit you pretty hard. You do not want that cold damage. It'll do a number. And there's Josephine. She often comes with these simulacra and zombies. Alright, we want to wield our anti-magic And that hit her hard. Great. Now, let's get back to kind of safer positions to deal with the zombies. Nope. Don't want to walk in there. But yeah, anti-magic's a great brand because you just don't want to get hit by spells. That's really the whole story. Okay. All right, we want to check these stairs. Good. All right, I thought I might have seen one. And let's not carry around all these potions of curing. It's really, there's no point in that. We're just going to lose them to some item destruction. And drop that book. We don't need it. Oh, and we don't need a potion of Berserk Rage. Those are completely useless to us. Turn this off. Okay. Now, we'll find out what this ring is. Ring of Fire, very useful. Fire resist is a great thing to have. Yeah, Jelly. So, we don't want to melee him, because, I mean, he can't actually corrode this claymore because it's +5, but I don't want to melee him in any case. Yeah, so as you can see, this Minotaur is extremely strong. I mean, I'm playing a little bit haphazard, and I apologize. But I'll get into some like branch-specific strategies and tactics in a little bit once we start doing Orc. And hopefully that'll be a bit more interesting. Right now we're just kind of blitzing through everything. Yeah, I don't even care about greatswords anymore. Claymore or bust. Yeah, check that. Oops. Alright, we found all three. Okay, gotta identify our new potions. Don't need that. And that's also useless. Great. Alright, we're just gonna, let's go a little faster. Time to go down. 2 potions of lignification. We do not need those. They're kind of useful early on in the game, but not to a character at this level. Okay, the Demonologist, that's kind of nasty. Let's see how to handle this. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Well, we don't want to fight their summons. Not one bit. But maybe we can safely pull one of them up with this. Alright, yep, looks good. Got him. Okay, that's 1 down. And we're going to take these out. Okay, Chaos Spawn. We definitely don't want to get hit by that. The Demonologist is pretty dangerous. Let's take him out quick before he can summon anything. Oh, Gastronach. Look at this guy. He's a snail or a slug or something. And he's got a hat for us, so we want to kill him, but he also has airstrike and slow and pretty powerful melee, so let's not fight him alongside that Demonologist. And we definitely want to be getting him with that anti-magic claymore. Alright, Gastronach, you ready for this? You're going down. Gotcha. Alright, now we're just going to rest off the slow. It's a good idea. Orc Wizards are not exactly a threat now. And a hat. Okay, intelligence is not like ideal because we don't have a lot of use for intelligence right now. But, you know, it's a hat. It's some free AC. Or some AC. Food shop. I like food shops. They're not always useful, but it's nice to know you can eat. Okay, so this is a discontiguous floor, or maybe it's connected behind that food shop, so that's convenient. And no, it isn't. So we're going to go up and then check the other downstairs. Alright, Maurice. This guy's not too strong. We gotta kill him while he's invisible. Ah, he's gone. And yeah, let's make this into a super claymore. Super damage. I wish we had see it invisible. I actually don't remember if we do because I haven't played this character in a bit. And here's our other staircase. Good. Some bees. Ah, it's Maurice again. We're going to start swinging at this door because he's probably going to come through here. We got... Alright, that was him. Oh, he had stolen my sword. That's funny. You should definitely take Maurice more seriously than I just did if you aren't incredibly overpowered. I'm going to actually identify this wand of teleportation. Right, because you don't want to be trying that out and have no charges. Alright, let's recharge it. And what do we not want? Okay, we're going to eat our apples. Hold on one sec, let me just check to make sure everything's good. Alright. Sorry. I have just a little bit of technical difficulties. Hey, Rast, are you in here? Can you say something in chat if you're logged in? Because I'm just trying to make sure everything's working properly. Alright, back to the game. Sorry about that. And, oh, great. We just used a scroll of recharging to get a single charge on that wand. Well, that's a total waste. Oh well. Where were we? We were going to do D11. So let's go. Alright, something hit me. It seems like an unseen horror. And... where is it? We're gonna... these guys are kind of annoying if you can't see invisible. And our disintegration wand has no charges. We just want... we want to draw it over here. Or we can only hit us from one direction, because they move erratically. Got him. Good. Those guys are... they're a little bit tough. Alright, another claymore. Hope it's something good. No, we already have anti-magic. Hey Rast, actually there should be another viewer, but I'm mostly kind of doing this for recording. Alright, chat's working though, so this is great. It might be more technically correct to be using that bastard sword, but as I said, I really do want to be... I want to be a Claymore Minotaur, man. It's awesome. It's just too big. I'm like the Highlander, you know what I'm saying? Okay. On to D12, and then we can move to Orc pretty soon. So these vampire mosquitoes are kind of tough. So we'll try not to fight a huge group of them. Longblade's getting up there, great. Kill the hill giant, that's the big damage dealer. And there's another stupid unseen horror. Okay, well, we're going back here. This is really... hallways really make it a lot easier and safer to fight those guys. And let's start increasing dexterity. We're eventually going to be training dodging. Not anytime soon, but we have plenty of strength. Alright. So what's this floor? It's like a cross layout or something? Well, nothing to be too afraid of. Okay. Slime creatures and centaurs, though. That's nasty on a wide open level like this. Yeah, I don't want to run towards them because there might be a lot of stuff over there. Well, I'm going to take the other staircase down and try to clean out the rest of the floor. Oh, nice. So it's not a totally open cross level. We have this hallway, which will make fighting the centaurs easier, if not the slime creatures. Oh, and here's Orc. Okay. So we're going to clear one more floor and then do Orc. We have boots. Yes, we do. Gloves of strength. Those are probably better than what we have. What do we have on? Yeah, just +0. So we're definitely going to buy these. I mean, it's, if nothing else, it's at least one more AC. Oh, that's a nice longbow. Cool. But we're Berserker. We don't do silly stuff like ranged combat. Okay, what stuff can I drop? Really got too many items. Empty wand. Don't really need lightning either. And I'm actually going to drop my food because I got so much fruit that if I'm ever hungry, I'll just eat that. Okay. Potion of Haste. Oh, that's a new name. I thought those used to be called Potions of Speed. Okay. Sorry about slowing down a little bit. But that's okay. So slime creatures, what you want to do against these guys, they're kind of dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Do not take them into hallways because they'll start merging. And then they'll do pretty huge damage to you. Yeah, so now we have a large slime creature. It can hit quite a bit harder. But if you can pull just one or two at a time, then that's definitely the safest thing to do. If not, then try to fight them out in the open and take them seriously. Because, you know, you got multiple things swinging at you that are discouraging you from fighting them in a hallway one at a time. Which is, of course, like the most natural tactic. And that's the floor. Okay, we're going to clear one more floor. Just clearing D13 before Orc is kind of a typical thing to do. Oh, this is dangerous. Urulka. Okay, so let's examine her. You notice she has a lot of different spell sets. And it's worth noting that one of them has Paralyze and Confuse. Another one has Confuse Slow. And the book 4 has Banishment. So we're definitely gonna be using Trog's Hand to increase our MR. And definitely pulling her upstairs. Wow, she just took a lot of damage from something. The Cyclops just knocked her out with the large rock that missed me. Nice job, buddy. That was... Okay. That was the most ridiculous fight ever. Oh, man. I can't even believe that. Well, thanks, Cyclops. You're a bro. That was amazing. Alright. Anyway, we gotta get moving. Finish this floor up. Alright, slime creatures. Here, this is a good slime creature fight. Pull them 2 at a time. And there's a Hydra. Now, we could definitely kill a Hydra with this Claymore. But, I mean, we've been carrying around the Scimitar for some reason, right? So, let's use it. I mean, if you have strong enough melee and Claymore melee is strong enough, then you can definitely kill a Hydra with a bladed weapon. And even though it's like healing every time you cut off a head. Okay, check our stairs. Oh, Centaur Warrior. Now that's actually dangerous. I'm glad there's these killer bees here. Because that guy, he's faster than us, so he can shoot multiple times a turn. And he hits hard. But luckily he didn't get a chance to shoot at us because of those bees. That was quite lucky. So sometimes you move towards enemies because tactically moving away from a centaur, I mean, they don't want to approach, right? They're just trying to take shots. You don't want to give them that opportunity. Oh, I just got a weird lag spike. I don't know if you could see that on the stream. Whoops, forgot to check the stairs. Definitely want Scrolls of Silence. Very useful against enemies like liches and mummies if we ever if we ever fight one. Which we may. Interesting vault. Nothing too threatening. Basilisk's the most dangerous thing in there, but we really have nothing to worry about from him. And that's D13. So now we're going to go to the Orcish Mines. And watch out for a few key monsters. Orc sorcerers, Orc high priests, knights, wizards, when they go invisible. They can still confuse us, so we're not totally out of the woods with the weaker orcs. But this is part of the reason I waited till D13 to do Orc is, what's the hurry? There's not a lot of experience in here. There's gold, but, I mean, the shops are, like, you're not trying to buy weapons that early often. Okay, how many teleports do I have? Not many. Yeah, I have that ring, but that might be a good thing to buy. It's a little bit dangerous to be walking around without that. And identify the scroll. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Let's eat our apricots. And now we're going to enchant our other claymore. Because that's kind of our endgame weapon. Anti-magic is awesome. Alright, so Orc, as you can see, we haven't found 3 stairs down. So sometimes you have to go down and then back up to fully explore a level of Orc. It's kind of interesting topology. Urug, that's another unique. Let's see, what does he do? He lost his eye. He smells bad. Okay, that tells us not much. So let's find out. We're gonna try not to. The Urug throws a javelin. All right, he's a ranged attacker. So I'm gonna close the gap with him and kill him. And so now, when we're not just gonna check the upstairs, we're gonna be careful because this is a completely new area of Orc 1. And there you go, lots of enemies. So, often a good strategy in Orc is to do some stair dancing so you don't get smited by the priests while you kill the trash, goblins and stuff. Or you can just tab it. Just be aware that sometimes dangerous things like a troll, it's a pretty strong melee threat. And we have one more staircase to find. And I'll try to point out any of the, extra strong Orc enemies, which can show up on Orc 1. So don't think Orc 1 is somehow safer than slightly deeper floors, because it usually is. It can occasionally be very dangerous. Okay, we definitely want those Scrolls of Blinking. Those can be just basically a free extra life. And we still have too many items. Okay, I'm not gonna throw any tomahawks ever. I don't want to use normal poison needles. Well, which one do we want to enchant now? Let's enchant the anti-magic. Oh, and thanks to Wheels, who's a developer and a cool guy, for setting it up so I don't have to wield the item I want to enchant. That's really convenient. Okay, turning off tomahawks and javelins. And checking the last staircase, being careful. Yeah, good thing we're careful, because here's an orc knight, orc warrior. This could easily turn dangerous if we try to fight it all at once. So instead, we'll just take it nice and easy. We've got a nice little corner here where only 3 things can hit us. And I'm feeling good. So what happened there? Not much. Alright, so now we're gonna get the orc knight first. This is a good opponent to berserk against, but you know, I'm a monster. I don't need to do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this section kind of quickly so we can get to the kind of more difficult and interesting parts of the game. Not that orc, as I said, orc may be difficult. It can often be difficult. But for this character it isn't. What's this? Silly. Okay. This is like a weird orcs hunting bats vault? Bat cave? I don't know. Anyway, we did orc 1. Let's go to orc 2. So here we have 2 staircases. That's nice. I mean orc 3. Whatever. We're doing fine. Don't need to worry about the semantics of the floor unless it's orc 4. Which is, you know, certainly a dangerous area. Stop going invisible. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, so I'll definitely make another video or record myself playing weaker characters in Minotaur Berserker, because I mean, I see this as being pretty silly right now. I mean, we're just blitzing through things. I can even tab this Orc Knight, you know, it's just... But I'm not going to, but I could. Got a Claymore. Okay, we kind of tabbed him. We did lose some HP, you know, we lost 10. Like, that's almost 10%, right? Alright, so this is pretty discontiguous. We're going to take this other staircase down, because Orc 4 is the branch end. Whoops. Oh, I thought I took a shaft accidentally. So Trog probably loves us right now. I mean, we're wearing an Amulet of Faith. He's been giving us a lot of gifts. And like, look, it's a Demon Blade that I don't even care about. How often do you get to see that? With Trog all the time, actually. Because we're a Berserker, we want to use a huge two-hander. Trust me, if you're Berserker the Shield, you're just not role-playing right, okay? Role-playing's important. But then again, maybe a Berserker using tactics is not appropriate either. So maybe we'll stop doing that. So yeah, if you're trying to play fast, then just try to... Oh, that's annoying. He just killed my Potion of Haste. Try to just pay attention to what's on screen. By looking at the... That's kind of fun. 3 Orc Priests at once. But yeah, you look at the kind of the right section where it has the enemy list. And just be mindful whenever you see something big, like something with a red name, maybe. You'll get used to what monsters are the main threats, though. There we go. Got him. I'm surprised he poisoned me. Aren't I wearing a poison ring? Whoops. Yeah, I am. And that's also giving me MR, which is pretty nice. Okay, Orc 4, the branch end. Now this we're going to take a little bit more slowly, a little bit more seriously. And we've almost hit our 24 for long blades. Oh, and there's a labyrinth there. I'm definitely not going to do the labyrinth because, you know, if I'm making a tutorial video that's supposed to be interesting, there's no way me solving a maze is going to fascinate anyone. So sorry to people who like labyrinths, but you're not gonna get to see that. Not from me. And I don't really need any help from whatever loot is included in there. Oh, this is annoying. I must be like close to a vault or just a big group of them. Okay, that knight is a little bit scary. And what got me? Oh, okay. Nothing. I thought I might have lost an item there because the message was the same color. And we're almost there. Okay, that wizard is just being irritating, and the knight is also not helping. But now we're looking good. Okay. Took out the entry, the welcoming party. And now, instead of like fully auto-exploring right away, I'm just making sure we're... the entrance is right there. Oh, should I do it? Okay, any viewers have any preference? I really don't want to. If no one says anything, I won't. Because labyrinths are boring. Alright. No one's saying anything. So, looks like it's not happening. Mercifully. Who wants to watch someone solve a maze anyway? Like, I'm trying to teach you strategy and tactics here. Oh, and we reached our long blades quota, so let's get 15 armor. I'm going to turn fighting back on. I like to train one skill at a time. It's not, not strictly necessary, but if nothing else, it's a good exercise to try to decipher or determine what's most important to you. All right, here's our big bad guy. We got a dangerous guy. He's got paralysis, 2 bolt spells, and summon demon. That means we have MR+++, but like I'm not screwing around. And we're gonna move towards him because we want to kill him before he gets any demons going, or hit him with anti-magic if we can. Okay, sorcerer down. That's good. And since we're at full HP, alright, an Orc Knight. That's good. It's moving up. High Priest, there's another thread. And he also has Demon. Yikes. So let's kill him fast. Uh-oh. That's a lot. Okay, we're gonna have to take this very seriously because of the got 3 smiters, we got a summoner. Let's get a brother in on the action. Troll, we want more than that. And we got a deep troll. Alright, that should be good. It's getting a little dangerous though, getting a little hairy. Okay. Alright, our deep troll is doing work. Awesome. So we got 15 armor, a little bit drained. Let's get our fighting up to a similar level. Kill the priest. Go for the knight now. And yeah, these trolls are doing work. The troll brothers, man. Look at them go. So I'm playing a little bit aggressive here, right? And there's a reason behind that. I want to get as much out of my deep troll as possible. I mean, I have the piety to spare, but the strength of my invocations with Trog is dependent on my piety. So you really don't want to be just like screwing around using basically what I did in the first video where I was using like two brothers in arms for every little thing. You want to be getting your distance out of them. Okay, so we have a +1 hat. This is a +2 hat in there, which is definitely better because we don't care about the intelligence. Don't care about any of that. And resistance and might. Okay. Well, we definitely want might identified. That's like the... We'll buy one of those. It's gonna basically makes us a lot stronger in a fight. And also resistance, because there are definitely some guys who are definitely dangerous elemental attackers. And how did I get all those chunks? And we want the enchant weapon and the blinking. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't care about the scimitar anymore. The hydras are not a big deal. Hopefully we get like a claymore of flaming or something. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that hat and wear it, because intelligence. I mean, I'm a berserker, man. What is that? Alright, cool. So let's get going. Those are the shops. That's the main reason you do orc. I mean, that's the entire reason you do orc, is for those shops. So, clearing out the rest of it, like, you know, we're gonna get some gold, maybe get some food. No big deal. I'll check the last stairs. You know, we're just being kind of a completionist about it. Alright. So now I'm gonna try to finish up the rest of the dungeon. And, yeah, it's only 15 floors, or it's 16 floors in my game. It got changed to 15 in the current version of Trunk because the game's a little bit too long and depths got shortened. So now we have a 20 floor dungeon plus depths. But now we're just going to finish it up. And the dungeon does quickly get a little bit more dangerous pretty quickly as you get around D14 or so. And these guys are still annoying, man. Kill that. Can we kill him? Got him. Okay. That was another unseen horror. And we still don't have See Invisible. Whoops. So I got hit by a model dragon. Do I have any like really important scrolls? Magic mapping. Okay, we lost teleportation. And if you get in water, then... Alright, good. If you get in water, it puts it out. So that's an important move if you don't want to like spend all your time dropping scrolls, which none of us do. Alright, I'm actually going to drop two of these magic mapping because I really don't want to lose them to another model dragon or something. Oh, so what is barbs? Describe monster. Oh, that description could be better. Anyway, so what the barbs do is, I'll just take a step and show you. Barb spikes dig painfully into your body as you move. So I don't want to be like moving too much, because these things are damaging me every time I take a step. Like you see, I just took 4 damage, and it's presumably much worse. So if you just wait a few turns, you pull them out. Definitely don't need the battle axe either. Thank you, Trog. But yeah, watch out for manticores. A monster that's not incredibly dangerous on its own, not at this level, but one that can really make a situation go from bad to worse. Oh, that's great. Scroll summoning is awesome. Alright, here's a new threat. These guys are basically just heavy-duty melee threats. So we'll definitely let them come to us. Make sure neither of them is wielding a polearm. And take them out one at a time. Alright, there's our Hydra. But we don't have our fire weapon anymore. So let's let our summons take him out. Whoa. Does that guy have distortion? That's crazy. Alright. So if you're trying to fight a Hydra with like a bladed weapon, you know, you just want to be doing as much damage as possible, so you can berserk them. That's a nice move. It works quite well. And we can definitely kill him without the berserk, but you know, if you're not as overpowered as this guy, then maybe be a little more careful. Okay, I'm gonna go up and drop one of these distortion weapons. How about the longsword? And let's keep going. So yeah, there's definitely some new threats later on in the dungeon, like these skeletal warriors. They are pretty good melee. They've got excellent defenses. So we gotta start, you know, taking things a bit more seriously than we started out doing. Replenish some of our lost teleportation. Oh man, I gotta get rid of some items, man. Hopefully, let's hope sustainability is no, it's useless. Mostly useless. Okay, I don't actually need that Metamorphosis deck, or the Lantern of Shadows, or the Potion of Magic, or that. Alright. That should let us actually carry things, and, this looks interesting. It's honeycomb shape. A Vault Guard! Oh my god! See invisible. This guy's carrying a great sword. I think we're gonna take him seriously. We're gonna go back here. Man, that guy's tough, man. Uh-oh. Do not want to be fighting him in a net. So yeah, this is a Vaults entrance. Vaults is a branch that you get to do a little bit later, after we get a rune, which hopefully I'll be showing you in the next video. And those guys are like a typical Vaults threat. They're strong. Nice, okay. Ring of Regeneration. Why not? You don't really need to wear a Ring of Regeneration all the time, but it's a good thing if you really need to heal up quickly, or a little bit quicker than normal. Hopefully we'll find use for that. It's also good if you're going for turn count, but of course, we're just chilling right now. We don't care. We don't care about turns. Just trying to win games, you know. Oh crap, giant eyeball. Now that's a dangerous monster. Those things can paralyze you, and it doesn't even check magic resistance. So you gotta take those real seriously. They're completely worthless if if you're fighting them alone, though. Like, they're only dangerous if there's other monsters. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these chocos. Alright, Orc Knight. Come on. Come on, guys. You ready? You ready to get pulled upstairs and killed one by one? They don't even know. They don't even know about my tactics. My defenses. Like, look at this. Model dragon. No problem. Actually, let's just drop the scrolls now. And yeah, let's keep dropping them. Good. Now, kill you, and we get our scrolls again. It's not that bad. Like, if you know, like, did we lose any scrolls? Maybe, maybe not. Don't worry about it. Like, if you lost a scroll, it's okay. People always go and check all the items they lost, and they get so heartbroken about item destruction and complain. IRC, just relax. It's all good. Playing Minotaur Berserker. We have the power. I'm gonna ID that amulet because I can't really afford to take off faith for something worthless. Okay, maybe there's something cool in here. Jewelry shop. Yeah, we got a +3 Ring of Evasion. That's okay. Yeah, actually this place is not that good at all. Maybe the Evasion Ring is pretty good, though. Yeah, we only have 6, so let's get that, yeah. And now we have something strictly better than our, or definitely better than our sustenance. Whoops. Yeah. So we don't need that anymore. Okay, 9 EV. Big improvement. Ah, a hog. Now, a hog on its own is not a threat, but you shall see why I'm retreating. Hogs are something that at this depth you watch out for. Ah, well, this is not the reason. Roxanne is a statue spellcaster who has some powerful spells. Lehudib's Crystal Spear and Blink Other Close. So we're gonna defeat her by doing this move. You see that there's automatically an exclusion, and we don't really have to worry about that ever again because she's a statue. But maybe we will see why there are so many hogs around in a second. Turkey. Okay. Kirke. This mythological enchantress is very dangerous. Monstrous Menagerie, a brand new summon spell. Porculator, which turns you into a hog. And slow, and really we just don't want to mess with that. So, oh, furthermore, look at that, deflecting missiles. She didn't even get an action yet. She's just already doing it. So, let's see. Can we move back? Can we move back somewhere safe? Yeah, definitely. And we're definitely going to use Trog's Hand because things already got bad. I mean, we got a Sphinx on screen. Are you kidding me? Cannot fight this. We're getting out of here. Sphinx is a smiter with paralysis. You do the math. We're too dangerous for us. We're going down a different staircase now. One without Kirky on it. Yeah, because she can mess us up. It's not even fair. We're going to try to get her in a place where we can have good tactics. We're going to get her around this corner if we can, alright? And we're not going to fight her while hungry. Let's eat some chocos. Got so many. Alright. There she is. Alright, cool. Alright, so you look at my position. Now I break line of sight. Cast Trog's Hand. And let's get our anti-magic going. And that's how you do it. Simple. Like, you saw how dangerous it was earlier with the Sphinx, but that fight looked easy, right? Tough battles are kind of like chess games, you know, against bad players. You set them up properly, you just open well, and everything falls into place. You screw around, that's when things get dangerous. That was perfect. I'm so happy about that fight. Lovely. Because, yeah, I made her, I mean, she definitely did not look like a threat. But, I mean, you saw that Sphinx. That thing could kill us, one-on-one. Don't want to mess with it. What was this ring? Oh, cool. Okay, so that ring prevents teleportation, which is, you know, a bit awkward, but it also gives us accuracy and damage, so let's definitely put that on. Just gotta remember not to try to teleport with it. I'm gonna take off our poison resist ring. I'll just put it on, a poison and magic resist. We'll put it on when we need it. And let's also find out what our potion was. Okay. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Okay, game got interesting. We got evolution. Evolution means we're gonna constantly mutate from now on, or for a long time. So, well, that's good because this character was, you know, he's a little bit strong, right? So now this will spice things up a bit. Let's see what happens. It's exciting. Okay, Fanar. We don't have any cold resist. So, yeah, he's a deep elf. Guardian of the elves, but he went crazy. Used to have a beautiful description, but rest in peace. Anyway, we're going to take him out Kirky style. Go around the corner. Get anti-magic. Ouch. Damn, that hurt hard. Too bad you won't be ever casting a spell again, Fanar. Wand of Fire, Ring of Ice. That's very handy because we didn't have any cold resist. Okay, get moving. That guy didn't do anything. That was weird. No. I'm not going to fight you, Roxanne. Not now, not ever. So there, Centaur Warriors definitely break the rule of don't walk towards them, right? You want to walk towards them. You want them to be meleeing you and doing nothing silly. Nothing dangerous, that is. Alright, D16, the last floor. Ouch. 2 Yaktars. So this is a good location. We got the hallway. The Yaktars are forced to come to us and melee us, the fools. Monsters are way better at ranged combat than melee. So you want them to melee you. Things like Yaktars and Centaurs. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't like Holy Wrath, but it's kind of fun, and it's another option. And having like a lot of claymores is awesome, so let's go. Like, I mean, we're gonna use it against this guy. Why not? Boom. Extra damage. Can't say no to that. So yeah, those of you who are, used to playing a stable version will be surprised to see that the dungeon is supposedly 16 floors long. And that's a new trunk change, because below the dungeon we've got the depths. Which, it's supposed to start on D15, but it's, we got a 16 floor dungeon because I started this game in an older version. Depths is very dangerous. So we're not going to go there right away. We're just cleaning out the dungeon because it's the safest place for us right now. It used to be kind of an obvious choice, right? You would, you just do all the dungeon and then get your ruins because it's like all this safe XP. Oh. Let's rest. That Necromancer hit us with Agony, which is like a version of Torment. It's a version of Torment that it only hurts one thing and it checks magic resist. Oops. Ogre Mage, okay. Dangerous monster. We're going up here. Going all the way up to the stairs. Because screw fighting an Ogre Mage. That's invisible. Know what I'm saying? These things can banish you. But not if I kill you first. Okay. Nice. More agility. Dexterity, I mean. So, yeah, let's get more armor. I want to get, like, huge AC. It's going to be awesome. We got crystal plate armor, Let's get the most out of it. Plague Shambler. Well, let's just see what happens when we kill him. Definitely. Okay, Wretch. So what Wretch does is I can't drink because I'm feeling so nauseated. That's okay. And now Miasma Billows. We just gotta start stepping because you do not want to be in Miasma. It makes you slow, it rots your HP. But that was a good fight. It looks like there's all kinds of undead stuff here, so just used a Holy Claymore. That was very timely, Trog, by the way. Thank you. Trog's a buddy. Zombies are like kind of trivial enemies. if you're fighting them one-on-one, because they're slower than you, and they got only melee, and they don't use stairs, and they don't even open doors. What do we get? Oh man, that's no good. That's not helpful at all. Come on, evolution. Oh, okay, wizard. Check this guy out. You know, he's another yellow, sounds like a spellcaster, and you just check him. You just do. Because this guy in book 4 also has banishment. So that means press AB, get our MR, put on our super MR ring. Yeah, we don't need that evasion right now. We need the damage, and we need the anti-magic. Whack! Whack! And we didn't go to the abyss. Great. But now we want the evasion. Well, this is fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're just gonna do pure damage. Fight you. Boom, boom. See? You don't need a flaming weapon. You just need a big weapon. And that's why we're not wielding that bastard sword. We're claymores, man. We want the huge damage. I want to be two-shotting hydras while chopping off their heads. Uh-oh. What is this? Shadow creatures. So this guy's a summoner. Looks easy, though. This guy's going to be blinking around, going invisible, and casting shadow creatures. None of these things are good. We do not want them. So we're going to try to kill this guy. This guy as fast as we can. Oh no, this is getting ugly. Alright. We can't deal. We can't deal. We need to kill the Bogart now. We need to kill all of them. Look at this. The summons are building up. It's getting bad. Okay, got 2 more of them. We still got a summon here and 1 more Bogart. Okay, luckily we have this hallway. Die. Die. Okay, there's 1 more, I think. But I can't see it. Oh, this is getting bad. What do I do? Whoa. For some reason it tried to melee me, so that was nice of it, because I was trying to escape actually. Bogarts are scary. They used to be extremely scary. They used to be like one of the scariest monsters around. But then they got totally nerfed, and then Draco Omega tried to help them. It looked like that was a little bit scary. So it looked like that was a good move, Draco. Whoa, shit. It's a shapeshifter. Alright. Went down without too much of a fight. Okay, that's it. D16. So, now let's see what we've done. We've done 16 floors of the dungeon, all of Lair, all of Orc. Pretty much the safest thing for us to do now is actually get a rune. And, you know, we're only level 16, so that's gonna be an adventure. But we're not gonna do that tonight. We're gonna do that tomorrow. It's pretty simple video today. I mean, not a lot of tactics, just a lot of OP character blasting through things. But getting a rune at level 16, you know, that's gonna be a challenge, and it's gonna be interesting. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. This is part 2. See ya.